How much does a liver transplant cost? I got this bill in the mail for $1,098,386. $589,000 was for sourcing the liver for my sister, who is my living donor. This includes her surgery and hospital stay. $145,000 was for a 10-night stay in the hospital after the surgery. $142,000 was for medical and surgical supplies. $94,000 for 9.5 hours spent in the operating room. $27,000 for a lot of drugs. And hundreds of other charges for labs, blood work, imaging, and other services. But the surgery itself is only part of the story. I've had 207 unique interactions with my healthcare system over the last 3 years. This includes everything from quick blood tests to clinic appointments to MRIs and imaging. In aggregate, the gross bill for these services was $342,000. This means I've had nearly $1.5 million in total bills over the last 3 years. Now, obviously, I did not pay $1.5 million. In fact, no one paid anywhere close to $1.5 million. For the $1 million surgery, insurance only paid $363,000, or about 33% of the total bill. The remaining $735,000 was adjusted. The $1.5 million represents the list price for the surgery and all other services I've received over the last 3 years. These services are often billed at astronomically high rates, such as my flu shot, which was billed at $1,273. But in reality, of the nearly $1.5 million in gross bills, insurance paid less than $500,000. I've paid about $2,000 in copays for the surgery, clinic appointments, and other procedures and tests over the last 3 years, plus about $100 per month in pharmacy expenses.
I'm still on a lot of drugs.
And of course, my biggest expense have been my insurance premiums, which have averaged about $2,300 per month over the last 3 years, or about $83,000 total. I personally paid about $20,000 of this in pre-tax contributions, whereas my employer paid about $62,000. This is a very high premium due to several factors, but in return, I have no deductible, reasonable copays, and other good benefits. So, how much does a liver transplant cost? In case you couldn't tell, it's complicated. The list price is near $1.5 million, but in reality, only about $500,000 actually changed hands throughout the entire process. That's not a glitch in the matrix. That's how the system is built. In healthcare, what's billed and what's paid are almost never the same. The healthcare system is priced for negotiation, not transparency. This is intentional and it is strategic. The more challenging it is to understand the numbers, the easier it is for hospitals, health systems, and insurance companies to generate outsized profits. I'm not pointing fingers at anyone. I'm just happy to be alive, and I have an incredible team of doctors, nurses, and other healthcare professionals to thank for this privilege, and I want them to be paid well. But does anyone else wonder if this is a little strange?